Welcome to Trail Talk. Thanks for joining us. I'm Trail Talk Nick. We appreciate everybody tuning us in. Today's talk: why do narcissists want to control your behavior? Please smash that subscribe button on the screen there. Why do narcissists want to control your behavior? Narcissists want to control your behavior because they lack control of theirs. Those who want to control others simply cannot control themselves. There's an old saying that goes that it is easier to control anything in this world, a herd of stampeding elephants, a lion, for example. It is easier to try to control that than control your own behaviors and your mind. So it is very hard to control yourself and have discipline in yourself and to be able to have a good mental state and to be happy and have good psychology, to have a good, clear conscience. That's something that narcissists lack. And so their inability to deal and handle with their own behaviors and those shortcomings lead to their own pursuit in controlling individuals around them and ultimately the entire external world because that is easier. They like simple, easy things, and they lack that introspection to really begin to dig inside of themselves to begin to understand their own sort of psychological processes, to begin to heal them. And they do not want to be living a sort of austere life where behavior is challenged with discipline. So, a lot of times they will try to grab up and control the people who have a control of their mind and their behaviors, especially because the narcissist would be very intimidated by that sort of person being around them. And as I always establish, they can't have anyone messing up this ideal in their mind and picture in their mirror of themselves being just the greatest at all things. And so, if someone is displaying some type of behavioral supremacy to any extent in relation to a narcissist, they're going to especially try to control and take that person's behavioral patterns down and decrease especially that person's behavioral powers, you know, whatever type of discipline they have, they would then try to decrease and discredit by, systematic gaslightings and so on and so forth, because the narcissist likes to live in that sort of world where behaviors are always very subjective and there's no real definitive sort of clarity in a way, shape, and form of, trying to mold yourself, I would say. So, the narcissist wants to control, especially people's behaviors who have control of themselves. And the narcissist wants to control people's behaviors in general because they have very weak and pretty much a total lack of control of themselves. So, don't get programmed by the narcissist. They are, you know, very apt to try to control people's behavior around them. It is part of their personality disorder and also ties back into that insecurity. The more we have lack of control of ourselves, the more we would be in fear of others and ourselves, and especially in fear of, per se, those who did have some type of control of themselves, and consider especially those people to be a threat to their supremacy and ideals of predomination over, material nature and the external world around them. And the narcissist doesn't want to necessarily even make the attempt to control their behaviors. Controlling others and the externals behaviors is, to them, a bigger win, you know? So please do consider that whenever you deal with narcissists. They do like to control people's behavior. So, thank you for tuning us in here on Trail Talk. We are trying to get closer to 100 subscribers. We appreciate all of the subscribers that we currently have. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a great couple months, almost 2.5 months now that we have been making videos here about great topics. So, please like, share, leave a comment. You can subscribe, help us get to 100 subscribers. And if you would like, you can also leave a donation via the PayPal or Cash App links in the description of the video. Thank you very much. This has been Trail Talk. We hope you have enjoyed today's show on why do narcissists need to control other people's behaviors.